Golden Yod, Quintile Yod, in astrology explained, TheAstroKing. Golden Yod. A golden yod, also known as a quintile yod or golden triangle, is one of the most intriguing and harmonious advanced configurations in Western astrology. While it shares the distinctive Y-shaped visual geometry of a traditional yod, its underlying energy is completely different. Instead of awkward 150 degrees quincunxes that require stressful adjustment, the Golden Yod is constructed entirely from fifth harmonic aspects, the 72 degrees quintile and 144 degrees biquintile, based on the mathematics of the golden ratio phi. This pattern is widely regarded by astrologers as a marker of innate genius, specialized creative talent, and inspired problem solving. What is a golden yod? A golden yod is a rare triangular chart pattern formed by one biquintile aspect, 144 degrees, at the base and two quintile aspects, 72 degrees, pointing toward a single apex planet. Unlike a classic yod which creates a persistent friction that forces life adjustments, the golden yod operates through the harmonic energy of the fifth harmonic. This harmonic relates to human creation, intellectual invention, pattern recognition, and spiritual art. Because quintiles represent effortless, innate abilities, the apex planet in a golden yod becomes a focal point for extraordinary talent, specialized skill, and divine inspiration. Traditional yod versus golden yod. Understanding the difference between these two Y-shaped patterns comes down to aspect geometry and their internal psychological drives. Traditional yod, 60 degrees 150 degrees to 150 degrees, built on quincunxes. It creates an awkward, elusive tension that demands constant adaptation, spiritual redirection, and conscious growth over time. Golden yod, 144 degrees to 72 degrees 72 degrees, built on quintiles. It generates an immediate, organic flow of creative expression, technical mastery, and intuitive insight without the friction of the standard yod. While a classic yod feels like a fateful turning point requiring hard work, a golden yod feels like a natural gift that the individual was born to refine and share. How astrologers identify a golden yod. Because quintiles and biquintiles are minor aspects, astrologers must look closely at exact aspect degrees to identify a valid golden yod. 1. Base aspect. Two planets form a biquintile aspect, 144 degrees apart, with a tight orb of 1 degree to 2 degrees. 2. Side aspects. Both base planets simultaneously form quintile aspects, 72 degrees apart, to a third planet. 3. Apex planet. The planet receiving both 72 degrees quintiles becomes the focal point through which the entire pattern's creative energy is released. The structure of a golden yod. Every golden yod contains three precise components working in geometric harmony. Biquintile base, 144 degrees, builds a deep, underlying reservoir of specialized knowledge, power, and mental synthesis between two planets. 2 quintiles, 72 degrees, channel the energy of the base planets smoothly toward the apex, sparking inspiration, style, and natural ingenuity. Apex planet, the ultimate focal point where the individual expresses their unique calling, artistic vision, or intellectual genius. Strengths and potential challenges. The primary strength of a Golden Yod is its capacity for specialized mastery. Individuals with this configuration often display unusual talents in the arts, science, mathematics, astrology, or strategic leadership. The main challenge of a Golden Yod is taking it for granted. Because quintile aspects represent abilities that come so naturally, the person may not recognize how unique their gifts are, or they may lack the external push, like a square or opposition, needed to build discipline in. Share those talents with the world. Example: interpreting a Golden Yod. Suppose a birth chart features the Sun at 0 degrees Aries and Pluto at 24 degrees Leo, forming an exact 144 degrees biquintile base. If Venus sits at 12 degrees Gemini, it forms a 72 degrees quintile to the Sun. 0 degrees Aries to 12 degrees Gemini equals 72 degrees, and a 72 degrees quintile to Pluto. 12 degrees Gemini to 24 degrees Leo equals 72 degrees, making Venus the focal apex planet. An astrologer interprets this pattern as follows. Base biquintile, 144 degrees. Sun in Aries, biquintile Pluto in Leo creates a deep, concentrated reservoir of personal authority, strategic focus, and willpower. Dual quintiles, 72 degrees. Both Sun and Pluto channel their power upward into Venus at 12 degrees Gemini via harmonious 72 degrees aspects. Apex Venus, 12 degrees Gemini, channels this energy into creative communication, brilliant artistic expression, relationship diplomacy, or conceptual design. Interpretation. Rather than experiencing power struggles, this individual possesses an innate, golden talent for strategic persuasion and creative articulation. They intuitively know how to transform intense personal drive into inspiring, highly persuasive artistic or intellectual output.